Hello, good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all well, like daily. So, today we are going to start fifth lecture of fifth chapter. Chapter B fifth and lecture number B 5. So, come to the page number 31. So, we have done for four lecture of this chapter, and now we are going to start lecture number 5. So, in lecture number 1, 2, 3, and 4, we have done about the Simon Commission, then Nehru Committee, then demand for complete independence 1923, then Dandi Yatra from March 12 to April 6, then Gandhi Event Pact, Roundtable Conference, and Moratorium of Satyagraha, and then Quit India Movement, and in Quit India Movement, strike during Quit India Movement, harmful activities during Quit India Movement, then failure of government in crushing the struggle, then Azad Hind Fauj and Subhash Chandra Bose, then Azad Hind Fauj and Indian Independence League. So, in last lecture, we have learnt about the Azad Hind Fauj and Subhash Chandra Bose. So, who is Subhash Chandra Bose, where he was born, and when he was born, and some familiar information and educational information. Then we seen about some events done by Subhash Chandra Bose and also about the Indian Independence League. So now, establishment of provisional government by Subhash Chandra Bose. So Subhash Chandra Bose के थ्रू provisional government का establishment. Subhash Chandra Bose was formed provisional Indian government and he became its prime minister and head of army. He allotted other departments to his companion and formed a cabinet. See, first he formed a provisional Indian government and then Subhash Chandra Bose became a prime minister and head of army. And then he allowed different departments to his companion and form one kind of cabinet, kind of a group. This government was recognized by Japan, Germany, Italy, nationalized China and Burma. And this provisional Indian government was recognized by many countries like Germany, Japan, Italy, nationalized China and Burma. This government recognized Hindi as national league and tricolor as a national flag. See, from that time, our national language recognized Hindi and tricolor as a national flag. It was decided to have income by assisting Japan, independent role and by property tax. टोटली जो इनकम थी वो असिस्ट होती थी जापान थ्रू एंड थ्रू प्रॉपर्टी टैक्स. नाउ नेताजी विजिटेड अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड एंड नेम इट इज शहीद एंड स्वराज्य. अंडमान को शहीद एंड निकोबार को स्वराज्य. Then last step and martyrdom of Subhas Babu. But before that, you just read the establishment of provisional government by Subhash Chandra Bose. ये टॉपिक में कुछ नहीं है, बस उन्होंने एक प्रोविजनल गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म की, उनके प्राइम मिनिस्टर वो बने. देन different departments allotted to his companion, and then this government recognized by different countries and national language and national flag, and visited Andaman Nicobar and named it as Shahid and Swaraj. Nothing like that more. So just read it within 30 seconds. Then we'll start a last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu. So within 30 seconds you complete the read of this topic. Okay, so now we are moving on next topic. I hope you all done the read of this topic and also underline the hard words. So last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu. In May 1944, under the leadership of Netaji, his military unit captured रंगून, प्रोम, कोहिमा, अभी जो नागालैंड का कैपिटल है वो. Then it marched towards the Imphal, now capital of Manipur. But after the dropping of two atom bombs at Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan, the financial assistance of the provisional government stopped. See, in May 1944, under the Netaji's leadership, उनकी मिलिट्री ने दिस यूनिट्स कैप्चर किए थे लाइक रंगून, प्रोम एंड कोहिमा. Kohima is presently capital of Nagaland, and then it marched towards the Imphal, which is capital of Manipur at now. But uh, after uh, dropping of a two atom bomb at Nagasaki and Hiroshima in Japan, we all know about this event, right? कि ये दो जगह पे जो एटम बॉम्ब ड्रॉप हुआ था तब क्या सिचुएशन हुई थी और द इफेक्ट ऑफ एट दैट टाइम currently भी है. So the financial assistance was stopped and British aircraft started warfare against the Azad Hind Fauj and so the condition become critical. Because हमें जो भी financial assistance मिलता था जापान से वो सब stop हो गया due to this atom bomb. And then ब्रिटिशर्स ने वॉरफेयर स्टार्ट किया आज़ाद हिंद फौज की अगेंस्ट एंड दैट्स वाई द कंडीशन बिकम वेरी क्रिटिकल. एंड ऑन 18 August 1945 he started from Taipei airport of Formosa for Tokyo, but his plane caught fire and he got serious burn and while undergoing treatment he died. 1945 18 August he started from Taipei airport for Tokyo, but during the traveling, his plane caught fire and then he got very serious burn. And during the treatment, he was dead. And the mystery of his death has remained unsolved till date. आज तक पता नहीं चला कि वो प्लेन में फायर कैसे हुआ था. वो अभी तक मिस्ट्री है. उनकी डेथ का रीज़न मिस्ट्री ही है आज तक. So this is the last one paragraph of this topic is information given information about the Subhash Chandra Bose death. So just read it and then moving to next topic. See, this chapter is a big, not tough topic. All the topics are very easy but a little much lengthy. Okay, so 20-25 minutes hai. Sorry, 20-25 seconds you have. So just read this and then moving on next topic. Okay, done. Achieving independence and partition of India. So, the commanders of Indian National Army, were arrested as a prisoner of war and were accused of treason and put on trial. इंडियन नेशनल आर्मी के जो कमांडर्स थे उनको अरेस्ट किए गए थे. देन बुलाभाई देसाई एंड जवाहरलाल नेहरू प्लीडेड देयर केस. ये दोनों ने उनका केस लिया था. The British government inflicted them with punishment. There were the protest against them in the entire country. But the British government ने उनको punishment के साथ किया गया था and they were protested against them in the entire country. So bowing to populist opinion, the government had to withdraw the punishment. But the public की रिक्वेस्ट और अदर ओपिनियन की वजह से गवर्नमेंट को उनकी पनिशमेंट थी वो विड्रॉ करनी पड़ी, वापस लेनी पड़ी. एंड दिस इवेंट्स एंड विथ naval mutiny of Bombay, the Britishers realized their rule in India will no longer be tenable. And then Britishers को लगा एक तो ये वाली इवेंट एंड दूसरी थी नवल म्यूटिनी ऑफ बॉम्बे. ड्यू टू दिस two events, Britishers realized that their rule will not longer be tenable in India. So on 20th February 1947, Attlee, the Prime Minister of Britain, announced that the British government shall give all the powers to the government of India as per the Cabinet Mission formula and shall quit India by June 1948. Finally, at 1947, 20th February को Prime Minister of Britain uh, announced that the British government shall quit India by June 1948 and give all the powers to the government of India according as per the cabinet mission formula. एंड फाइनली उन लोगों ने डिसाइड कर लिया कि उनको इंडिया छोड़ना ही पड़ेगा. Thus, in changed situation, Mountbatten was appointed as a viceroy in place of Lord Wavell. When he took charge of his post, communal riots had started in India. The condition of India had become pathetic, means some little much critical. In July 1946, the Congress secured 201 seats out of 210 and Muslim League 73 seats out of 78 from provinces of India for the prior formation of Constituent Assembly. See, totally situation change due to the Mountbatten was appointed as a viceroy in place of Lord Wavell, and then he took charge of his post, and that's why the communal riots had started in India, and condition of India became pathetic. And in 1946, 201 seats secured by Congress and 73 seats secured by Muslim League. Then the League pressurized the government for Pakistan on 16th August 1946. And finally, so Pakistan and India will become different country. So terrible communal riots and tumult spread all over the India. Looking at the situation in India, Sardar Patel, Jawaharlal Nehru and other Congress leaders felt there was no other alternative uh, except in demand of Muslim League for Pakistan, because Muslim League and Jinnah instead insist for separate Pakistan. Then after this critical condition and pressurize of Muslim, uh, सरदार पटेल, जवाहरलाल नेहरू एंड अदर कांग्रेस लीडर को ऐसा लगा कि दे डोंट हैव एनी अदर अल्टरनेटिव ऑप्शंस. सो फाइनली उनको पाकिस्तान अलॉट कर देना चाहिए सेपरेट. एंड द मुस्लिम लीग boycott the first cabinet meeting on December 9, 1946. And the Muslim League executive held on 31st January 1947 decided to boycott the cabinet meeting and gave a rapid and extensive program for the demand of Pakistan. And then Muslim League ने जो 9 दिसंबर 1946 को कैबिनेट मीटिंग थी वो भी बॉयकॉट की, मीन्स अटेंड नहीं की. दैन 1947 में जो कैबिनेट मीटिंग थी वो भी नहीं एक्सेप्ट की. एंड देन start a rapid and extensive program for demand of Pakistan. Then Mountbatten convinced Nehru and Sardar Patel, who understood the matter, that having a well-organized central government, having an administrative unit under the central shall be a site constituent, shall be more peaceful and progressive instead of weak central government consisting of many autonomous and opposite constitution. Then Mountbatten ने नेहरू एंड सरदार पटेल को कन्विंस किया और समझाया कि एक वीक सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो विथ मैनी ऑटोनॉमस एंड ऑपोजिशन, उनसे अच्छा है कि वी हैव a well organized central government having administrative unit under the central should be more peaceful. And then national leaders found this argument acceptable. And Sardar Patel and Nehru discussed this matter with Gandhiji, who also helplessly accepted arrangement of partition of India with heavy heart. And finally, the partition of India and Pakistan was done. So in this topic, we learn about the partition of India and Pakistan and achieving the independence of India. So, we were done these topics. I hope कि आपको सब समझ आ रहा है एंड आपको इजी भी लग रहा है बिकॉज सब स्टोरी टाइप है, नथिंग लाइक दैट मच कंसेप्ट एंड ऑल दैट, राइट. सोशल हिस्ट्री इज one kind of story because it is very easy. So just read it and underline the important points and then we'll moving on. Next, Mountbatten Plan and Partition of India. See here you have the two paragraph, one very big and one slow. So for the first paragraph you have 20 seconds and for the second paragraph you have 40 seconds. So within 1 minute you complete this topic and reading and then we'll moving on next topic. Okay, done first paragraph. Now second paragraph. See, and in this paragraph, underline all the numerical information. How many seats secured by Congress, secured by Muslims, total seats, all that, and also all the date. In social histories, date and numerical information is very important. And try to highlight it the examination paper. Then second paragraph. Okay, chalo. Complete? Good. Now next topic, Mountbatten Plan and Partition of India. But before that, you just revise the three topics which we have done in today's lecture. First one, establishment of provisional government by Subhash Chandra Bose. Then last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu and achieving independence and partition of India. Uh, 10 seconds for each topic. Just complete the revision. And underline the important points in these three topics. Okay. So now remaining topic of this chapter is for Mountbatten Plan, then Indian Independence Act, then India becoming independent and the immediate problems of it, and done. So three topics remain in this chapter, and we have complete that the total topics. First, Simon Commission. Second, Nehru Committee. Third, demand for complete independence. Then Dandi Yatra. Then Gandhi Event Pact. Roundtable Conference and Moratorium of Satyagraha. Topic number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Quit India Movement 6. Strike during Quit India Movement 7. Harmful activities during the Quit India Movement 8. Failure of government in crushing the struggle 9. Azad Hind Fauj and Subhash Chandra Bose 10. And Azad Hind Fauj and Indian Independence League 11. Establishment of provisional government by Subhash Chandra Bose 12. Last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu 13. And achieving independence and partition of India 14. So we have done total 14 topics of this chapter and उसमें 3 internal topic है. So main 11 topic of this chapter we have done already and now 3 remaining topic will do within 1 or 2 lectures and then we'll complete this chapter. See, this chapter will come to your S7. So prepare for the S7 from and the starting from the now for all subjects. So first note down the homework and nahi, just a second. We complete first this topic. So Mountbatten Plan and partition of India. So first, what is Mountbatten Plan? A plan which is done by Mountbatten. It's called Mountbatten Plan. So on a March 24, 1947, Viceroy Mountbatten presented his scheme. On 24th March 1947, Mountbatten ने उनकी स्कीम थी वो प्रेजेंट की थी. So according to him, there was no alternative other than partition of India. According to Mountbatten, there was no alternative option except the partition of India. And that's why the national and prolific leaders like Sardar Patel understood the matter after many discussion and finally, pondering on June 3rd, 1947, Viceroy decided to plan the partition of India. And this plan is known as Mountbatten Plan. Clear about the definition and meaning of Mountbatten Plan? First, in 1947, 24th March, Mountbatten presented its scheme, and according to his scheme, there is no alternative option except the partition of India. And then national leaders like Sardar Patel understood the matter after many discussion, and finally, on 1947, 3rd June, Mountbatten decided to plan of partition of India. And then this plan is known as Mountbatten Plan. Clear? The Congress leader and Muslim League accepted this plan. And when Mountbatten Plan started getting implemented, the people of East Bengal and Sylhet province of Assam decided to join East Pakistan. West Bengal and East Bengal were affiliated with India. See, peoples of East Bengal and Sylhet uh, joined to the East Pakistan, and West Bengal and East Bengal's people uh, joined with India as per the decision of their assembly. Then West Punjab joined with Pakistan and was decided to join northwest provinces Sindh and Baluchistan with Pakistan. कौन से स्टेट के पीपल पाकिस्तान में ज्वाइन हुए और इंडिया में ज्वाइन हुए इज गिवन इन दिस लास्ट पैराग्राफ. So underline East Bengal and Sylhet join East Pakistan. Then West Bengal and East Bengal affiliated with the India. West Punjab joined with Pakistan. Then Northwest Sindh and Baluchistan with Pakistan. Okay, clear? And in first para, give the meaning of Mountbatten Plan. So in 10 to 15 seconds, read this. Mountbatten plan is very important for exam purpose. Okay, done. Complete Mountbatten plan and partition of India. Okay, done. So here we done this topic and also done this lecture. So in today's lecture we learn about the establishment of provisional government by Subhash Chandra Bose, last step and martyrdom of Subhash Babu, achieving independence and partition of India, and Mountbatten plan and partition of India. So total four topic we have done in today's lecture. It is very easy topic, and from the today's all topic, the last one topic, that is Mountbatten plan, is very important for examination. So here we done, and note down the homework. Write a short note on achieving independence and partition of India. Write a short note on achieving independence and partition of India. And second question, what is Mountbatten plan? What is Mountbatten plan? Okay, homework not done clear? Good. So, see students, we have already done many chapters in chapter 1, 2, 7, then 8, 9, 10, 12, then 15, sorry, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. And fifth abhi continue hai. So any 9 to 10 chapters will come to your essay 1. So start preparation please, because course thoda hai. So in next month I think your essay 1 will come. So please prepare for all the subjects for essay 1. Okay, I hope you all doing good. So here we done today's lecture, and submit your homework and try to learn regularly all the topics of all the chapters of all the subjects, not only a social, but science, maths, English, Gujarati, all. Okay? So best reading for exam S7. Okay? Goodbye everyone.